Welcome to Small World Geopolitics. I'm David Small. A significant part of this war on Iran is the media demonization of Iran, that it's such an evil place. And a major part of that depiction of Iran as evil focuses on their treatment of women. If you believe the Western media about Iran, you would think that all Iranian women were in a state of total subordination and oppression all of the time. Iran isn't actually like that at all. Iran is not like Saudi Arabia, where women were only just allowed the right to drive a car just a few years ago. That's never been a situation in Iran. We're not talking like the Taliban, where girls and women are deprived of basic rights to education. Iranian women have high levels of literacy and in fact are very highly represented in professional careers and in professional positions and university degrees and diplomas and all the rest of it. The position of Iranian women in education is really quite advanced. But we get this view that all Iranian women are so oppressed and that we need to kind of do something to destroy this regime to liberate these Iranian women. So first of all, we need to remember what Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney said at Davos earlier this year. He basically admitted that all of this talk about bringing enlightenment and freedom and so on to other parts of the world is all a smokescreen. It's all lies. They're not interested in any of that at all. It's all just a way to advance the interests of the rich and powerful. And also it's worth looking at how it is that the media, the Western media, looks at Iranian women. We got huge headlines about Iranian women in relation to having to wear the hijab in Iran and protests about that. And more recently, we've had a whole big human interest story on the Iranian women football players in Australia. So you would think from the West that we were really in favor of supporting Iranian girls and women. But look at the first act of this war, a US Tomahawk missile striking a girls' school, killing around 170 young girls. That really shows what the West thinks of Iranian girls and women. And the media have had hardly any mention of that. There was hardly any attention given to it, and Trump's and Hegseth's excuses about this were, when it eventually got questioned on it, were just lie after lie after lie. It's now been definitively proven that that was a Tomahawk missile, and it was fired by the Americans. And these things are supposed to be precision accurate weapons. So don't believe anything you hear about the West being concerned about liberating Iranian women. It is all a smokescreen. It's all an excuse to try to advance American imperialist and Zionist interests and destroy Iran.